Welcome, welcome, welcome. We are finally live. Always takes a while because I do these streams so infrequently. It always takes a while for me to get it set up just the way I like it and make sure I don't have anything snafu'd or foobarred on the other end. Anywho. Now, let's just see. We can't just get this going. We can... Let's take a look. Anywho. I think we've had enough waiting for now. We'll just continue our game from whenever it was the last time that we played this. Actually, I think it might have been it may have been over a month since I last played this game. Here, I'll bring the mic closer so that you can actually hear me. But welcome. This is your first time tuning in to this stream or to this channel. Congratulations. I don't offer much in terms of content, mostly just these streams, but hopefully I'll be able to do them a little more frequently and with a little more regularity than I've been doing them. Because I finally have a job. And it's great. Alright, let's just see how much of a delay there is on YouTube's end. Let's just take a look. Gonna post the stream link in a few more places on Discord. And away we go. Let's see. Ah. Let's see if I can actually... Oh, I have to sign into the YouTube chat that I integrated into my OBS so that I can actually see it. What the hell? Okay, let's see if we can set this up. Wait a second. Let's see. Am I doing this right? Always something, isn't there? Always something. Let's see. Now they're based on... And then let's just see. Oh. Oh, wait. I can pop the chat out, copy it, and then post that into OBS. Or, guess not. Man, this is always Oh, there it is. Took a while tinkering around with this damn thing. I am such a baby boomer. But, anyway, where was we? Now, I think we already listened to Madame Fawn's prediction. So, yeah, boomer me. Now, if I can... Loud typing. Yes! Indeed. Now... Let's see... Okay, I still remember the controls. Let's see. Deep Abyss. I think we were already here. Yeah, we already found the kid's fishing rod, the dog. Already went through the ruins and so on the last stream, whenever that was. Let's just see. Whew. Let's just see what's going on. If we are in fact doing something, I can just figure out It's gonna try to fiddle more with the dimensions of the thing and with the video game screen and sort of move it. Guess not. Oh well. Anyway. Look at that wonderful sky. Lovely shades of gray. Let's see. So. How has everyone's weekend been going? Okay, let's get over here and cast out some demons, shall we? Let's see. Alright. There we go. I heard there was a sequel to this game that was announced, I think, back in 2018 or 2019, and Ikumi Nakamura is slated to direct, or at least work on it in some leading capacity. I'm looking forward to that, because I think the last sequel that was made in this game series was Okami Den, which is for the DS. So, I wonder what Okami 2 will be like. Hopefully it hasn't been infinitely delayed, because that would just be kind of unfortunate. Hmm. Alright. Now let's... Is that the one that gets you to the journals? No? Oh, wait. Let's see. Oh, wait, it's the F1 key, isn't it? Yes, it is. Alright. A sequel would be nice, Kava. And yes, I think it's Ikumi Nakamura is slated to work on it or direct it. But and if you, the reason I know of Ikumi Nakamura by name is because I saw footage of her at E3 2019, a couple of years ago, and she's a very petite, adorable-looking Japanese lady. She's almost like she looks kind of fairy-ish, like in the way that sort of, or like a pixie almost. Very small, dainty-looking creature. Absolutely delightful, because I saw her with Todd Howard. They shared the stage at some point, and it was the most adorable thing. And everybody on the internet was talking about how lovely she looked. And she generally looked, what is the term for it? Kawaii. It's the weeaboo would describe it. Weeaboo is also known as those who dwell in their mom's basements. Let's see. On the shore of a pond, a young child requires guidance. Retrieve the key from the dark depths of the lake. Only that key can open the gates of the Forbidden Ruins. Okay. So we did that. Would you say kawaii? Yes. Kawaii desho. Hello, CT.
Ah, sugoi ne.
Let's see. Animal tome. You linked, I am here. Entertain me! Are you not entertained? Well, don't worry. It'll be entertaining, I promise. Oh, I could do that. Okay. Oh, okay. Thanks, OBS. Now I can figure out why the chat bar went missing for a second. Moe AF. Although some might tell you that Moe was the death of anime, but again, that's mostly people posting on 4chan's A board, which, who cares? Again, meant those who dwell in their mother's basements. Why the sort of modern day Neanderthals, sort of I heard a strange thing the other day. Apparently, so everyone in the chat probably knows of the podcast of the Lotus Eaters. They had an interview apparently with a man who claimed that the reason European civilization is what it is because the Europeans have extra Neanderthal DNA, which doesn't make much sense because civilization doesn't develop because of genetics. That's simply not the case. Okami's based. I never actually finished the game. I never have either, actually. I played it twice on my ancient Nintendo Wii, which is the only console that I own, apart from my DSi. And no, I am not a Nintoddler. I'm not one of those soy boys who has their jaw drop 10 feet every time they see like the Nintendo Labo or this or that Nintendo product. I'm not I might have some soy in me because I like spicy tofu, but I'm not that level of soy. But, let's go to live chat. Let's switch from talk chat to live chat. I don't have a Japanese keyboard. Let's say Japanese words. 貴様の漢字など、顔ぶちの看護へ。お前はもう死んでいる。何? I actually read Fist of the North Star, the manga, first or second volume, first volume, in the span of about an hour. I love going to the library. My local library has this, book sale room, where they have all the books they're getting rid of, and magazines and other media, they put it up, and it's like free bill donation where you can just give as much as you want or as much as you can for the books. And I just go in there and sit down and read because it's just really peaceful. Not as many distractions at the library as there are in my own house because I have a desktop and a phone in my own house and so on. The Wii was a gimmick but also great. Did you ever play Mario Galaxy? No, actually. I didn't play that many video games when I was a kid. Because... Oh. There we go. Reading rodents aren't over their long years. Mischievous creatures. Monkey! As the great Dennis Hopper said in the Mario Brothers movie. Monkey! Monkey! Okay, the Mario Brothers movie might be garbage, but that will never not be funny to me. Dennis Hopper, who I know from other movies such as True Romance, among many others, as King Koopa, who doesn't look anything like King Koopa at all. He just kind of has, like, weird, like, frosted tips, going for that weird pre-Guy Fieri look. And he sees this man get turned into a chimpanzee with the de-evolution ray or whatever it is. And he just points at it, monkey! It's the funniest thing. That movie is so... That movie's something else. But yes, actually, people don't think of Japan as big. People think of monkeys as being like a South Asian and African thing. But no, there are monkeys in Japan as well as in China. The Japanese snow monkey is known to frequent hot springs because it saw humans doing it. I think that's about as far north in Asia as monkeys go. They're found in southern China as well, and Vietnam and so on, where people, well, at least in China, I think people will eat them because traditional Chinese medicine, which that's its own weird thing. Traditional Chinese medicine is kind of weird. Gemini, you can't call me a weeb. Okay. Galaxy was fun, Mario Odyssey was great. I want to look for more games for my DS, but... because I've never actually... So I wanted to try and play a Pokemon game. You know, those little pocket monsters things, they come in the balls. They're stored in the balls, if you will. And I've never played a Pocket Monster game. Or a Pokemon game. But, I know I watched the anime with my sisters when we were kids. Like, the first one. From, like, the 90s. The one with that episode that gave a bunch of Japanese kids seizures. But, we demand you play the game. Let's see. This game that I'm playing right now, or let's see, Horse. I wonder when horses were introduced to Japan. Anyway, Fish Tome. Fish with a goby, fish with a normal round body that is common in many regions. Cool. But yeah, I've never played a single Pokemon game, or a Sonic the Hedgehog game either. Giant Salmon. Also known as salmon when we dumped toxic waste into the water. Oops. Get the Diamond remake. Seems like a lot of the Pokemon games for the DS at least are expensive now. For whatever reason. I'm so sad the 3DS store is closing down. I ended up getting Devil Survivor because it's so expensive for the cart. See, I've looked on eBay. I don't want to buy everything off Amazon because Amazon's kind of a shit company, but that's another story. But I wanted to go to eBay, right? Because I figured that's the next best thing. And eBay works. It's a reliable platform. I buy like books from it all the time. I bought porcelain and like teapots from it. And it just works, as the great Todd Howard once said. Let's go through these digging tips. Press right-click to dig holes. This simple act has great depth. Spots that appear empty may emit light in the darkness. Dig with right-click in these spots to find great treasures. That is not the only advantage of digging holes. You may notice a green girl... Okay, so this is stuff that, if you've ever played the game, you already remember. All DS games are expensive, that's why you gotta emulate, baby. I'm not technologically advanced enough for that. I mean, you're talking to a man who only started live streaming in 2021, 2022. A man who collected typewriters as a hobby and uses them semi-frequently. You know, my house still has a rotary phone, for heaven's sakes. and I wear like old-fashioned double-breasted suits. That's how advanced I am. In terms of technology and style. See, fleeing battle. The demon's grudges may take form as what is known as a demon scroll. Physically contacting these scrolls draws you into a demonic realm. You will doubtless find yourself under attack shortly thereafter. Battles can be desperate affairs. Often you may wish to avoid them. Not me. I go headlong into battle with the determination. Shit, forgot what I was going to say. Anyway, I like fighting demons in this game. It's pretty fun, and it helps earn money. Or yen. If you can find a crack in the demonic realm's border, you can attack it, breach the border, and make your escape. Yeah, but that's the coward's way out. And this is Japan. We die with honor or you know, commit Sudoku. Actually, eBay isn't bad. I got my Pokemon Y off there. Got a level 100 shiny Charizard at the save file wall. Luki Games is good too. Emulation is actually easy. Still have my 3DS sitting on top of my PC tower. I have my DS in... I have a couple of Professor Layton games for it. I got the Shaolin Showdown DS game. Anybody remember that show, by the way? That was my shit when I was younger. That was pretty. I pirated all the episodes at some point. It was made back in the early 2000s when anime influenced Western cartoons were pretty popular, and so it's got this sort of like westernized anime style to it, which I kind of love. It was made about the same time as Teen Titans, the good Teen Titans, not the Teen Titans Go, the shit chibi version. The hamlet of Kamiki lies nestled in the Shinshu field of Nippon. The sad village bears the burden of a sad and troublesome tradition. Each year on the night of the festival, the evil serpent Orochi appears, and a white-plumed arrow strikes the roof of a young maiden. Orochi consumes the girl's soul, ensuring his continued vitality. This continued for 100 years until Nagi slayed the fearsome serpent. Even today, the villagers recount their sorrowful past. The full moon on the 15th night ushers in the eight-headed serpent. The sacrifice is chosen by way of an arrow decorated in white. Nagi engaged the beast in battle for the sake of his beloved Nami. Until his heroic act put the tradition to rest, 99 girls had been slain. This is a fact we must not forget. Yeah, I remember Shaolin Showdown was crazy. Every main character was basically sort of a weird stereotype. Especially Omi, the little Chinese boy who was literally yellow and bald. Which, I don't know if they made that out of pure coincidence, the character design out of pure coincidence, but I feel like that would be overly scrutinized these days. Divine instruments / weapons can be powered up with gold dust. This rare powder is highly valued by merchants and traders. Use it once and the destructive power of a weapon is increased. Gold dust can only be used once and only on a single weapon. Note that even weapons powered up using this method cannot exceed the power of inherently stronger weapons obtained later. Battle tips. There are two important aspects of battle that you must be aware of. They are the bonus system and what is known as the floral finisher. First, let's discuss bonuses. Bonuses provide a nice reward for particularly well-fought battles. There are two ways to increase the size of your bonus. One method is to defeat enemies more quickly. The other method is to fight without taking damage yourself. Attack enemies quickly and dodge their strikes with style. This is the secret to netting a handsome bonus. Bonuses increase with the amount of coins dropped by fallen foes. You may want to practice grabbing these dropped coins during battle. Next, we'll discuss the technique called the floral finisher. What weapons do I prefer? Beads, shield, or blades? Beads, I think, personally. I kind of like beads, although, it's been a while since I played this game, so I probably had to refresh my memory to recall all the differences. Time warps and slows at the moment a demon leaves its mortal coil. Use the brush that instant to turn their cadaver into flora. Oh! Their resentment will crystallize into a demon fang. The required technique differs depending on enemy type. You will need to discover which celestial brush power to use. Tales abound of collectors enamored with the bewitching demon fangs. Collecting these fangs will surely prove helpful during your journey. Oh, you don't want to... Okay. Play the... Oh, okay. Alright. Okay, so here's the makeshift bridge we made earlier, and this sign says to Taka Pass. Alright, let's go. And this will take us... Taka Pass lies ahead, great plains in the mountains. Prepare for the worst, but hope for the best. Let's get going, you big furball. Everything has been cursed. Bet we'll find a withered guardian sapling around here. See you later, CT. I promise we'll have a fun stream. Let's take a look. I've said it before, I'll say it again. The art style in this stream, in this game, is wonderful. I just love it. Next time you stream of the lake again? Yes, I will. Let's see. Oh, and feel free to subscribe to this channel so that I forgot what I was going to say. Shoot. Let's talk to these people. Most precious tool, the trade has gone missing. Mischievous moles, eh? I smell a minigame. Let's see. Actually, I suddenly have the urge to go pee, so I'll go right. I'll be back in just a minute. Okay, I'm back. Let's go. It's all that liquid I've been drinking. Well, kind of. I do try to drink a couple glasses of water and several cups of tea each day, just because I like to stay hydrated and alert. But right now, I'm drinking a what I like to call a sake and ginger beer highball. Now, I don't typically drink alcohol very often. Like, I drink seldom, but I have the house to myself for the next week, so I thought I would treat myself to some sake and ginger beer. And all I can say is it's pretty good, actually. It's 1 part sake, 2 parts ginger beer, and a little glass over some ice. It's good. It's good. But ginger beer is not really very popular in at least comparatively speaking, I guess. It seems to be much more popular in the UK and in like parts of the Caribbean and stuff than in the United States. It's a very British drink. Hydration is a feminine trait. Ah, yes. Dehydrate your body. Sigma male grind set, folks. It is good. Kava, you should try it. I got Gekeikan brand sake. It was a fairly decent sized bottle for relatively inexpensive, and it's not. I've noticed this with like inexpensive wine and stuff is what they do is it'll kind of burn a little more because they they somehow increase the alcohol content without doing because it's a little bit more low quality, I guess. I've noticed this with a couple of different wines that I had in the past, but I wonder what's become of Kusa Village now. Up on Mount Kamiji where the big windmill is. I heard some terrifying growls coming from the shrine there. I ran down the mountain as fast as my legs would carry me. And I realized that this area was all cursed, too. Can't get past the city checkpoint. We'll just have to investigate this cursed area. I've never had plum wine, actually. Yeah, and it might be the Sulfates Lunatic Pro. It probably is the Sulfates, if I gotta be honest. Apparently there are, like, sulfates, I think are a natural byproduct of the winemaking process. Some winemakers filter them out because they can cause a headache if you drink a lot of wine. The sulfites can cause a headache. But, let's see. Wait, Cap, did you buy ginger beer or ginger ale? Because those are different things. Ginger beer is not really sweet. It's got a sweet taste to it, but it's got more of it's got a zip to it, a tang, a zing to it from the actual, because it uses more ginger flavor than ginger ale. Ginger ale is a lot more, let's just save our game. Ginger beer is a bit darker, sometimes cloudier in appearance, and it's, and ginger beer is it's a bit darker and tastes more like actual ginger. Even because, and I think ginger beer might be the only soft drink that I genuinely like, because it's not as sugary as, say, Coke or Pepsi or ginger ale, which just tastes like liquid sugar, honestly. Not to say that ginger beer doesn't have any sugar in it. Oh, it wasn't ginger ale. Huh. It might just be a... Maybe it depends on the brand. This is, Cock and Bull, since 1946. The extra ginger soft drink. Oh, it's the... Okay. It might be the actual... It might be... I think it might be the brand. Or I could just be a dumbass. To the famous tree, Cherry Breeze. Those guardian saplings. Now, I can remember. Yeah. I appreciate that this game teaches us how to commit these kinds of acts. Would you like to build a bomb? Welcome to the internet. Would you like to build a bomb? Hark! The call of the heavens, the earth, the sea. They summoned me forth to defeat evil. Oh, not this guy again. Waka, the god's gift to man, is here. Oh. This character, man. That near disaster. Mwah. Oh yeah, he's a... You can prophesy and so on. Half-baked prophets at it again. If you're so great, then how come you didn't predict Orochi's return? I like Gosling's Ginger Beer. Werner's is okay. How could you not like Waka? Gay representation in video games. Ah, yes. How could I forget? What's wrong? Cat got your tongue? I hope these puns and jokes were in the original Japanese and they were just added by the devs later. This is all just, he also just randomly uses French words. Not randomly, as part of his style. Oh yeah, we fought a Joro Gumo yokai earlier in this game. There was an article, I saw a headline actually, it was basically saying giant spiders the size of a child's hand are going to come ravage the East Coast. And it was talking about the Joro spider, which was introduced sometime in the mid-2010s to Georgia and South Carolina, and how they're becoming an invasive species in the US. And I'm like, can people writing articles not make it sound like the end of the world when a new species of spider is moving into the area? Like, yeah, it's a new species, it's probably also an invasive species, but for the love of heaven's sake. You know, it's like, it's just kind of irritating how they make every single new event try to make it into a catastrophe. Danimal is Fozzie Bear. Waka waka waka! I was more of a Waldorf and Statler kind of guy. Yeah, it's murder hornets all over again. What are those? The Asian hornets, which are also Japanese or East Asian in origin. Matter of fact. There's only one way to settle this. Just go for it. Famous last words. Actually, spiders rule. I welcome our new spider overlords. Alright. Yeah. Ooh. Not the best fighter in this game at all. Ooh. There we go. Gotta slice when he's gray, yeah. Yep. What do you mean, not bad? You're all out of breath. You've been to Lake Harami over on Shinshu Field yet. In the middle stands the moon cave where Orochi's spirit was trapped. A barrier has blocked the entrance ever since Tsukuyomi was removed. That means Orochi must still be in there. But I'll need the serpent crystal in order to do that. You wouldn't happen to know where I could find it, would you? Why'd you have to pull out your sword just to ask that? Oh, now I see why you said gay representation. Gay guys always pull their swords out when they ask questions. Totally. It's just that their swords don't glow blue. And why do you want to visit Orochi's lair anyway? So then you do not know. Très bien. Ugh. French. Gross. At any rate, I shall just have to find it myself. Before I bid you adieu, I have a prophecy for you. I've said a doggone difficult question. Several bad puns later. Although it seems like a lot of Japanese humor is based around puns. Probably because in terms of phonology they have, or in terms of syllabary, they have about 50 or so different kinds of syllables in their language. Because their syllabaries are limited to like 49, 50 characters. French equals gay, exactly. Oh boy. Let's see. From a visual standpoint, everything in this game is brilliant and gorgeous, and I love it. Crime and punishment. Yes. Always make sure to crush whatever vases you find, or bits of pottery, even hobby horses, so that you can find bags of feed, money, and so on. And by feeding animals, you get extra praise. There are also these flaming chests, but we haven't learned how to blow out fire. So, hey, a unit of solar energy. Perfect. I think I may have some food or something. And praise, of course, which can build up this thing. Ooh, it's dark. What's with this treasure chest? Pretty sweet stuff in there. Let's see what we've got out here. It's all cursed. It's all completely cursed. Ooh. Here's a newish sort of imp we haven't seen before. At least at this point in the game, that is. And you use the bloom power. You use... I can do it, right? Kind of... Point is, you're supposed to... when he's knocked out, you have to get him when he's open, when he's unconscious. Open him up and then attack the bulge inside. And also he does this. Why can't it just... There we go! Darn thing always takes a while when you... There we go, perfect. For a cool 200 or 750 yen total. What is this gay-ass stream? Have you tried peeing on it? Not yet. Although I think that if you can piss on a... If you're fighting a demon, you have the option of, like, raising your hind leg and sort of pissing on them, and that gives you, or scratching them, and it gives you a demon fang that you can collect and trade for other stuff. Draw from the top. You now have 16 subscribers. Well, thank you. Thank you very much. CT told me to come say hi, so I'm here to say hi. Also freaking love how the game looks. Well, welcome, IJP Mexican. Draw from the top? Yes. That's probably why I didn't get it the first couple times. It's always a matter of being delicate with these sorts of things, you know? That's like $5. I find it works best to draw in one smooth motion, more oval shaped than circular. That might work. That's probably true. Actually, let's see if I can improve on my stroke drawing skills with these yokai, or these imps. They don't call them yokai in the game, but that's basically what they are. Alright. There we go. Doing this on a PC is so much easier than doing it on the Wii, because the Wii you have to hold the remote and keep like whacking your arm in midair, holding the remote and so on. It kind of looks silly. Let's see. What's up here? Oh look, another demon scroll and a tree. There we go. Yep. In battle, it should sprout flowers. Yep. You can bloom anywhere. Is the dog Lassie? No, the dog is not Lassie. The dog is, the sun goddess in Japanese mythology. Yep, and if you revive as many of these trees as possible... bought the Switch port. I thought about getting a Switch, but I don't know. I don't know if it would be worth it necessarily, or if there are as many games. Though it seems like a lot of other, with the exception of like Nintendo with their their handheld consoles and stuff, it seems like most consoles are just sort of glorified PCs, because what can a console do that a PC can't, realistically speaking? You can do a lot more things on a PC than you could do on a console. Yeah, I play too many games on the PC as well, but basically, it's kind of like, why would I play a game on a console when it'll be on the PC in like a year or a year and a half from now, you know? And besides, like, if I have a PC and it's fairly powerful, can run pretty much any kind of game, I can also, do I can make Word documents on it, I can make videos on it, and record audio and stuff. I can, if you're into programming, you can do that. You can conduct all kinds of business from it and so on. Now let's do see if a little restoration job works here. There we go. Amaterasu would push little Timmy down the well and think it's funny. Yes, absolutely, because little Timmy is a dumbass. The Switch is basically just an NVIDIA shield. What does NVIDIA make? What part of the computer do they manufacture? Forgive me for asking such a boomerish question, but, oh, here's a Guardian sapling, by the way. Although, before I cleanse this Guardian's Halfling, I wanted to bring up something that I thought was interesting. So, earlier we saw that NPC talking about how, it felt like the end of the world, and because all of these zones were cursed. Well, I think that might be tied to something in Japanese history, and specifically as it relates to Japanese Buddhism. So, during the Kamakura period, which immediately followed the Heian era, which was sort of the only time in Japanese history when the emperor had real power, the aristocrats sort of drew into themselves and became very disconnected from the outside world. Also, watch this. And so, over time, a lot of disasters and invasions happened that basically made it seem as though Japan from the 12th century to the 14th century was basically falling apart, that the world was ending. And this actually had an influence on the emergence of new schools of Japanese Buddhism, which are known as sort of the single practice or Kamakura schools. For instance, you had Zen Buddhism brought from China by Eisai and by Dogen. Also, if you bloom trees and stuff, you get praise, and that can be used to balance to improve your stats, basically. Pocket pass, it's back to normal now. Without the curse zone, it'll be easier to find brush techniques. Oh yeah, go to that windmill. I like the term half-baked prophet that Isun is using. It's not going anywhere anyhow. Let's take a good look around Taka Pass, okay? Alrighty. But, yeah, during the Kamakura period, a lot of people felt like the world was ending because, well, the Mongols invaded twice, and when the Mongols invade twice, you kind of feel like everything is fucked up. I mean, who can blame you? This is the Mongols. Although if you ask certain people, they'll tell you the Mongols were apparently more moral because they were successful. But that's another story for another time. But anyway... Okay, let's try to... Ooh. Anyway. Anyway, there we go. Got him in one fell swoop, as it were. Yeah. Shit, game looks hella crisp. This on PC? Yes, actually, it is on PC. It's the remake of Okami, which came out back in 2017, so about 10 years after the original came out. So Aku was a Mongol. Long ago in a distant land, I, Aku, the shape-shifting master of darkness, decided to feed random deer lying in the park. See? This is another way you can build up praise if you feed animals, but only certain animals like certain bags of certain seed or feed, or sneed even. Yeah, but Adam said the Mongols were moral. Well, it's like, yeah, but the Mongols aren't around anymore, so clearly they didn't succeed, lol. It's like, that is quite seriously one of the most asinine arguments. To quote David Bentley Hart, that might be the worst argument for or against the proposition in the history of human existence. I like the episode where Aku tried to bang Samurai Jack. I like the episode where Samurai Jack joined the IRA and figured out how to make car bombs. Just kidding, that one never happened. There's also the episode where Samurai Jack decided to shout slurs at homeless people. Again, that one also never happened. Oops. Let's see. Well, well. Let's see. Oh. I guess I found the crack. That argument was AIDS. Oh, it was complete hot garbage because... What is it with, like, YouTube, like, culture war YouTube live streamers and so on, and debates and so on, not being able to do debate properly? The only one of the people that I regularly watch that I like that are able to debate, I think, are Sitch and occasionally Dev. But Dev doesn't really debate much, although I've seen him talk to some people who are like left-wingers who are kind of retarded. But yeah, the only one that I really like who can debate or hold his own in a debate is Sitch. He's the only one who's like most competent. Okay. The only good when the Distributus debates, he nails it. Yeah, I think so, kind of. I don't agree with Dave the Distributus positions, by the way, most of the time. I think, I think he's probably, out of all the people who are, right-wing that I listen to at least somewhat frequently, he's probably the most, he was the one with the head most firmly on his shoulders. The only good debaters are people who don't like to debate because debate is gay. I agree. You speak the truth. Debates are gay. And before we talk about YouTube debates, we need to start with feudalism. Okay. I watched Distributus humiliate an anti-theist. It was special. Dude, earlier today, Garth sent me a compilation of David Bentley Hart just roasting a bunch of different people, new atheists, Calvinists, anti-theists, and so on. It was glorious because the man is very well spoken and his writing is very, very good. His translation of the New Testament is a must-read because of how unique it is, if not for its other scholarly merits. But it was fantastic. And he said, he was talking about one of the new he was asked about what's new about the new atheists, and he said, well, their books are pretty terrible. I love when people use understatement as kind of an insult. It's just really funny. But anyway, their books are really bad, yeah. It's like evolution proves the meaning of existence, Richard Dawkins, and it's like, no. That is a pretty garbage tier argument. It explains why existence is the way that it is, but it doesn't say the purpose of existence in any meaningful sense. Also, I like these rocks, these big stones that are modeled after the kind you might find in a Zen garden. Very everything in this game, again, is visually gorgeous, a real feast for the eyes. But anyway, speaking of Zen, as I was saying earlier, This is for anyone who hasn't played the game. This is called the Devil Gate. You purify it, and it helps purify the surrounding area and get rid of demons and so on. And they basically look like rundown Shinto shrines, but you can help restore them. So let's go. All right. Draw just a giant ass bomb. Blow them both up. Really? There we go. Alrighty. There we go. Perfect. Heck yeah. Cut the rock. Destroy it. You can feed the dog and bite the dog. Let's see. Actually, you can cut the rock. It's just you can't do it right now because I haven't. Oh wait, yeah, you can. It just doesn't really have much. Also, you can feed the tigers. I remember when I was in like third or fourth grade, I had a phase of really like loving tigers, and I did this whole report on all the different kinds of tigers, like species and subspecies of tigers in like India and China and all this stuff. And I looked up a bunch of folk tales about tigers. And, I just really liked tigers. Bite the tiger. Ride the tiger. You can see his stripes, but you know he's mean. Oh, don't you see what I mean? And that's a good song. Oh, we've got two of them now, have we? Alright. Not bad. Haha. Alright. Haha. And that, boys and girls, is how it's done. Down bad for Tony the Tiger. Do not... I did not used to have a tiger persona. That was just entirely uncalled for. Do not remind me of what the furries did to Tony the Tiger's Twitter. Do not remind me of the terrible, terrible, horrible, no good, very bad things that the furry fandom did to Tony the Tiger's goddamn Twitter account. Do not remind me. I can still see that when I close my eyes, sometimes I still see the tweets, and it's awful. Oh look! Moly the Mole. How dare you walk around our turf without permission? Does he have a do-rag on his head? I'm Molly of the Molsters. Molster leader Molly. This is not... All the territory beneath Taka Pass is under our control. Only problem with that is that no one goes underneath the surface of the land because nobody else is a mole. So, congrats, but also, really, was that the best choice? I mean, it doesn't really matter considering they're moles, but and they can't really see shit because their eyes are basically vestigial. How are we supposed to relax with intruders like you around? I'll have to get you to leave some of that behind to make up for it. That gold-colored thing used in shops. Oh, so they're extortionists. Those flakes aren't frosted in sugar. Anyway. Well, pigs will fly before you shake us down. We should teach you a lesson. You've got some nerve coming in here. You have a lot of nerve being alive. Is that from That's from Flapjack, isn't it? Oh, hello, Captain Knuckles. You've got a lot of nerve flying around, coming in here. And then Captain Knuckles is like, you have a lot of nerve being alive. Molsters, the special dust cloud formation. Is this gonna be a literal whack-a-mole game? It is, isn't it? Her. Not more than that. Let's fight properly. Wait. You got me, said Little Molly. Evos. Okay, I think you have to hit the boss at some point. Yeah, they do have Banjo-Kazooie dialogue, which... Wow, this is incredibly annoying. Who would have thought? This video game is... Alright. You have to protect the boss. Oh, you have to hit the boss so that he can actually... Disrespecting the Molsters? I mean, with that name, you kind of disrespected yourself, did you not? Okay, so we have to basically... Oh, you have to hit the boss first, I guess. How do you manage to stand up to our special dust cloud trick? Because we're not moles, and two, we're not idiots. Hard-headed Ami. Ah, yes. Don't mess with the gods, Furface. This dialogue is great. Ah. I do know the difference between right and wrong. You were lonely. Okay. No one comes down to see me. Sad. What? Aw. Will you be my friend? Well, considering you decided to extort money from me not 5 minutes ago. Yes. This is just getting stranger by the minute. Okay, so you have to take this back to the, yeah, back to that tea master at the tea house. Yes, the one teacup. You offered teacup. Thank you. This is my good luck charm for doing good business. Incel moles. You obtained golden mushroom. It's got such a divine air, I had no idea what to do with it. It's yours now anyway, Pooch. Do with it what you will. Alright. I'm going to probably eat the mushrooms at some point. Maybe they have special powers, I forget. But, anyway. Bamboo shoot. Oh yeah, and certain vegetables and fruits will fill the astral pouch to various degrees, which is the sun, the measure of how much sunlight you have, and that's what keeps you alive. Let's see. Eat the shrooms. Astral pouch is like a fairy in Zelda. I've never played Zelda, but yeah, it does revive you if you die. Never played Zelda, but if you say so. I feel like this game gets unintentionally creepy at night when there's no music and so on. Also, I've learned how to parachute or to send myself to these lotus leaves, so I can survey everything from higher up. Let's see. We're pushing up daisies now. Let's see. Also, in this game, you don't really die if you fall from tremendous heights, like in other games. This game has a lot of conventions that are Zelda-like. That doesn't surprise me. Did Capcom work on any of the Zelda games? I only know about Zelda, again, through the cartoon, because my sisters played Zelda, and they watched the cartoon. And I watched it with them. We also watched Super Mario Bros. Super Show once upon a time, which we all thought was corny and stupid. Well, excuse me, princess. Anybody remember that Legend of Zelda song that made the rounds on Napster back in like the 2000s, and it was like labeled as System of a Down? Because the guy who sang it sounded like really similar to Surge from System of a Down. Talk to this person at the... No, don't get... There we go. Here we go. Link! You come to town! Come to save the Princess Zelda! Ganon took her away. Now the children don't play, but they will when Link saved the day. Hallelujah! Now Link, fill up your hearts so you can shoot your sword with power. And when you're feeling all down, the fairy will come around. So you'll be brave and not a silly coward. What snaps? It sounds like a great way to get a virus. Well, funny you should mention that. Actually, I think LimeWire must have been the more virusy of the two platforms, if we're being honest. It's kind of like that episode of The Simpsons where Homer builds his like amusement park or whatever, and Milhouse is like, "It smells funny in there." No, it doesn't. When instead of smelling funny, it smells like viruses. Oh yeah, I can double jump. Just not in the water, I think. Just not in the water. I think that might only work on walls. Or I might just be kind of stupid. Let's see. There it is. Got it this time. But anyway, I was talking about something earlier. Oh yeah. I think double jumping only works with walls. I think double jumping only works with, like, if you're jumping up a large wall or something. And it only works if you're on solid ground rather than on, in the water. Oh, I'm pressing the space button, just like you would normally to jump. From my random sampling of trashed PCs, Kazaa was worst. Let's see. See if I see, like, that's a double jump, I think. This right here. I think double jump might be an upgrade with an item. I pretty sure it only works on I think. Well, see, if you see statues like this, eventually, if you see cat statues like that, eventually you'll be able to draw a line up them, and you'll be able to get higher. Kusa Village. Well, Kusa Village apparently was cursed, so let's go. Alright. If the fish lands on you, he just kind of explodes, tries to suicide bomb himself, so you have to slice him in half and kill him before he does that. Let's see. Alright, let's go to Kusa Village and see this great cursed land that we are now enjoined with. Let's see. Oh boy, everything is cursed. And it's actively draining my energy. There's no cursed zone, but I definitely sense evil. It's actually draining me. Here, let's save until we can... Huh. It's even worse. How does that happen? Crazy. Can I even get up here? Or do anything with this? I'm not even sure I can do anything. I think it's just draining my power away. Holy shit. There is some powerful wizardry at work here. Very clearly. Actually, I'm not sure if this was part of the original game or not. Okay. dark and terrible magic indeed. Or it's divine wind. Yet now it stopped blowing. We're in a terrible mess. Oh. I don't think the HD version added anything to the original. Maybe it's just been a while and I've forgotten how this thing works. What happens in this game, rather. Let's see. Oh, this dickhead. Crimson something or other. Oh yeah, that doesn't work because my brush power is gone. Craftsman, Mr. Bamboo. Sasa Sanctuary over in Taka Pass. But I haven't been able to get in there lately. The Sparrow clan suddenly closed the entrance to Sasa Sanctuary. I'm an old man and it's all I have left. To make matters worse, the festival's just around the corner. I usually sell my work there, but I'm running out of time. Oh. Shoot. Oh, that's all he says. I think we have to solve something at Sasa Sanctuary before we can cleanse this place. Because you have to learn the wind move with the at the Gale Shrine. But until we get our magic powers back, I'm not seeing that happening. Until we get our ink brush done. Also, again, it just seems really creepy out here at night when there's no music playing and it's just dark and everything looks like this. Talk to Doggo Lady. Oh, the... Not yet. I haven't yet. I know she's around here, but, I don't know if I have to get to her first, or... See, we've regained our powers back. Here's the hidden entrance. Oh, I have to talk to the dog lady before I talk to anybody else. Okay. I do know she's in the shrine back in Kusa Village. Just didn't know she was. Okay. Like I said, it's been a while since I've played this game. I think you can spare a quest at any point, though. Okay. Well, I'll talk to the dog lady, and then we'll do the other thing. Yeah. In the main house. Gotcha. Let's see. Atop the village, there's a mansion-looking thing. What? This house right here? In this hotel, or... Maybe if we go up. Okay, so we do have to go higher. Maybe it's over here? Oh, I think I know where I'm... Oh, yeah, here it is. I think I know where I'm going now. Possibly? Maybe? Yes! Princess Fuse, here we are. This is most unfortunate. I have been possessed in a momentary lapse in vigilance. I was trying so hard to defend this village. Now it should be reduced to a horrid cursed zone. Ah! A kite imp. Or something like that. Even without the ink, you can still kick ass. Do any of the weapons work? They do not, I don't think. I had no idea you had poetry videos. Yeah, I've made a couple poetry readings. I've thought about doing more, mainly of my own poetry, but I'm just not sure if anybody would actually read them, as it were. Or not read them, listen to them, rather. I mean, would you guys be interested? Hey, we got rid of the... We did it. The evil has been defeated. Satomi House. Oh, this is a reference to Japanese literature, isn't it? There's a novel in, I want to say it was written during the Edo period, called Nanso Satomi Hakkenden. And, in this game, there are 7 different dogs that each represent a virtue. And in the novel, there were also 7 dogs, who apparently are the descendants of 7 great heroes. I mean, who are the ancestors of 7 great heroes, because, well, I guess some lady banged a bunch of dogs or something. I don't know. Anyway, I haven't read the novel or the bits of it that I did read in years, so it's... Japanese literature can be weird like that, but so can a bunch of other world literatures, but... Actually, there were a lot of different... I like that in a lot of Japanese literature, you can find a lot of references to earlier Japanese literature and to Chinese literature. It's kind of crazy how referential it gets. Kazegami, the god of wind, is enshrined there. The wind blowing down from there keeps the monsters away. Known as the divine wind, it is venerated as our protector. The divine wind, aka Kamikaze. And that has allowed the monsters to sneak into our village. Even I, the last remaining priestess here, was nearly slain. That horrible monster is behind all of this. Achievement unlocked, Imp Exorcist. Will you hear the rest of my story? Yes. Ah, Crimson Helm. The beast now dwells within the Gale Shrine. The monsters in this area have all been under Crimson Helm's control ever since he appeared in Taka Pass 100 years ago. My people, the Satomi House, keepers of the Gale Shrine, have been battling the beast and his minions ever since. But last year the fiends attacked and killed the head priest, while he was weakened by sickness, and the Gale Shrine fell into their hands. Yep, and this is the reference to that novel. Satomi Canine Warriors. They protected the shrine and served the Satomi House for ages, but alas, they are now scattered throughout Nippon. If we could bring them together again, they could break the barrier and retake the shrine. Ah. You obtained Canine Tracker. 5 of the Satomi Cannon warriors here in this village. Hmm. Lacquerware set. See ya, Garth. Have a good night. I think I might make more poetry readings and put them on this channel. I figured it's probably worth a shot, I think. Let's see. After you're done with poetry readings, you will realize my pitch in dating sim, right? I'm not sure if I can answer that in the affirmative or not, but sure, I don't see why not. I mean, were you planning on making a game? I mean, like, were you planning on doing a let's play of it yourself? Hey, there's a dog. Hi, doggy. It's good. Hmm. What's the dog doing here? Hmm. I can understand some animals. Hmm. But it's that canine tracker you got there. What's that? Shin. Give me some food, I'm hungry. Hmm. A voice cast playthrough? I could do that. I could do voices for your game. One of those Santomi canine warriors. Indeed. Canine warrior Shin. Also, I'd like to thank this stream's sponsor, random mochi that I got at the Asian food section of my local Kroger. Just kidding, they're not actually sponsoring this, although I wouldn't mind a sponsorship from my mochi making company, because mochi are delicious. Ah, these are Azuki bean mochi. Let's see. And they were like $3 for a pack of 6 of these, which, I mean, I don't know how much mochi would go for in Japan or anywhere else, but hey, you gotta get them when you can get them, right? I wonder if I could like order these in bulk, because they seem to keep for a while. And they're also delicious. But anyway. And they smell good too. Good old mochi. I think mochi ice cream is also a thing. These flea bags. It uses wind power to draw up water. Ah. Also, I'm gonna run to the bathroom again real quick. We've been going for about just shy of 2 hours, so I'll be back in a minute or so. Sit tight. Alright, I am back. Have to use the toilet a little bit. And, here we are. Anywho. Let's see, what was I just doing? There we go. Alrighty. I'm back. Let's get to work. And let's let us, as they say, get this bread. Now, let's look for these other canine warriors. Maybe there's one in here. Guess not. But oh wait, maybe there's one back here. There's old dickhead sleeping on the job. There we go. And here is a place that we can bomb. Perfect. This is Ray. Why do these flea bags think we're gonna feed them? Because they're dogs. That's 50% of what they do, is asked to be fed. Mmm. Good mochi. Canine Warrior Ray. Mmm, carrots. Delicious. Now let's see. Let's just see what we can see, shall we? Gourd farmer. Only Mr. Bamboo's baskets can hold enough of it. Last one's to order bamboo ware. Had a bird cage made for them, eh? That seems a little suspicious. The priest of that shrine was gobbled up by that monster. I'm sure that was something about I'm sure that's what stopped the divine wind from blowing. Now let's just see. Let's go down to that house, the old lady and old man who lived down there. And let's just find out what we can about those people. Now let's do it. Let's keep finding the dogs. Let's see. Now, if I could only recall. Let's see if we can. If we have to buy this dog from this. Infinity Judge. That's a new one. Well, let's just sell our lacquerware. It's not like you can't really do things with these at all, so you just have to sell them. There we go, 93,314 yen. Hmm. There we go. Chicken. Ah, here we are. Cool. There we are. Mm. Mm. Alright, that's 3 down, so 4 more to go. I have a total of 7. Feed the birdies. Bored. Doog. Give food. Make doggy a fat doggy. Hi, doggy. Mm. There we go. Ah, glass beads. More stuff that we can sell. Mm. Okay. Since we've been going for 2 1/4 hours now. So that's pretty cool. Oh. Yep, like I said, you don't really die if you fall from a tremendous height in this game. Which is great. Now let's see if we can go back up this path and see if we can't either solve the mystery of the divine wind or find ourselves that canine tracker. Also, I love these views of the place. Let's see. These. Oh. These are Jizo Bosatsu statues. These are common sights in Japan. They are they are a representation of the Bodhisattva Kshitigarbha, who is called Jizo in Japanese. She's typically associated with I want to say the guardian of women and children, especially single mothers, orphans, and so on. And so you often see those statues at waysides, basically. Now let's go back here and see what we can find. Buddhism in Japan is just has such a fascinating history. It has a ton of like really profound influence on the culture of and the literature and the art, even the anime. Here is the Gale Shrine. Now let's see what is going on in here. Yatsu. Who are you? How is it you can see me? I am Yatsu, the earthbound spirit who haunts this area. Long has it been since any have ventured this way. Earthbound spirit Yatsu. My eyes have failed me. I can no longer see. In their stead, my inner eye can judge a person's true form. You appear to be a maiden most fair. What could possibly bring you to the Gale Shrine? You must leave this place, for it is no longer a shrine of the gods. It is now cursed and under the control of a horrible creature. This is no place for a fair maiden such as you. My little booger. can't go in there. It's guarded by an evil energy. Let's see. Let's see. I wonder if I recall. There are only maybe one or two, maybe three Shinto shrines in the United States. And all of them are west of the Mississippi. Yeah, there are a lot of them in Hawaii, because Hawaii has a huge Japanese-American population. And there's one in Colorado, one in California, which also has a large Japanese-American population. And there's one in Washington State, in Granite Falls, called the Tsubaki Grand Shrine. It was the first Shinto shrine built in the mainland U.S. after World War II. It was moved to Washington in 2001, but was founded in 1986. Honestly, Shinto is such a fascinating... It is such a fascinating, religion. Although I wouldn't call it, it's kind of an ethnic religion, kind of like Judaism is. Except, doesn't require you to be considered... It's in a weird place. Although, historically speaking, it sort of enshrined itself with Buddhism. Because kami in Shinto were seen as manifestations of Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. And it wasn't until the Meiji period, in the early, a series of reforms called the Shinbutsu Bunri were put into place, which mandated the separation between Shinto and Buddhism. And people were required to register as either Shinto or Buddhist. And of course, because many people go to the same shrines, go to Shinto shrines for certain functions, and Buddhist shrines for other functions, they often say that it's often recorded that many Japanese practice both Shinto and Buddhism, even though they're technically considered separate religions by the state. There's an expression in Japanese that goes something like "born Shinto, die Buddhist," or "born Shinto, marry Christian," because they adopted Western-style weddings. Born Shinto and die Buddhist, because there are birth and coming of age ceremonies practiced and offered by Shinto priests. And there are funerary services, cremations, and so on practiced by Buddhist priests. But anyway, let's see. And man, I kind of want to research Japanese Buddhism more thoroughly, because it's really fascinating stuff. sounds unnecessarily complex. Government should have just left well enough alone. Well, governments tend to make things overly complex, whether they mean to or not. Even if they think they're doing the right thing, they probably aren't. In most cases. Alright. Let's just sell our other treasures. Fish. Let's see. Where is this friggin'... Now, where is that? I'm just not sure where these things go. Maybe that does something? If I buy the Infinity Judge? Not in here, apparently. Let's make it daytime again. It's around here, maybe. I have no clue. See, it says he's around here, but I have no idea. Okay. Genuinely not sure where to go. I didn't think I'd be able to see it. My grandpa said he saw some kind of island floating in the sky. Surely that's impossible. A land up there called the Celestial Plain. That's where all the great gods are supposed to live. I don't know though, it's all a bit far-fetched if you ask me. A little bit of handy-dandy lore. What a steep drop. Look at that. Oh, this is a blockhead. I'm not gonna do this right now. Ah. Yep. You have to kind of start over where you left off. Where you fell off, rather. Now, if only I could remember how to do the, maybe you just have to find all the canine warriors before you do anything else. Maybe that's it. Let's see. All right. Cannon Warrior Chi. There we go. And there's the last of those 5. He only has one eye. Tay. Oh boy. Let's fight. Ooh. I genuinely cannot tell. Let's see. Trying to figure out. come to the realization that I'm probably shit at this game. There we go. Yo. Worthy opponent, I see. Let us fight when we have more room. Hmm. Canine Warrior Tay. Five of the Satomi Power Orbs. Naughty doggies. An orb of a different virtue. The Satomi Power Orbs are the Satomi House's greatest treasure. We need the orb's power to break Crimson Helm's barrier. But the canine warriors never listened when I summoned them back. And 3 of them have yet to be accounted for. Something may have happened to them, but there's no one I can send out to help them. Okay, so those are the remaining 3 locations of the Canine Warriors. Yep. Okay, so we have to finish finding the dogs in order to attain the ability to break the barrier. Keep forgetting what I'm saying in a moment. Alright. And now we are off to the Sparrow Clan. At Sasa Sanctuary. Underling. You have a lot of nerve for a wolf. Yeah, well, you have a lot of nerve of being alive. How's that? This is the turf of the Sparrow Clan. Represent. Holy shit, that's a giant bird. You ate Jamba. Big Daddy Jamba. Okay. The boss's daughter being kidnapped. Actually, what if that has something to do with that old couple who hate animals but needed a bird cage made? Alrighty, now let's investigate that weird old couple. The Cutter's house. Strangers not welcome. Oh shit. It's all cursed. Hey!
What a tasty looking mutt you are!
First that sparrow and now a dog. Oh! The dreadful Mr. Cutter! Exclamation mark. Oh no. Let's see, I think this was changed from the original where the game is just... The horrible Mrs. Cutter. Moonlight can be a real nuisance for us, you know. It seems to give us strange powers and make us show our true colors. So it makes it hard to keep up a pretense of normal life. We get so hungry on nights like that, too. Now let's just see if I learned that brush technique yet to create the moon. No, I haven't. To wait till nighttime. I guess you have to wait till nighttime and then come after them. And given how quickly night and day transform, this shouldn't take too long. Guess we have to wait till nightfall. Dog. Hi, doggy. Wait around here until the sun sets. It becomes nighttime. There we go. Feed the doggy. Very nice. Thank you, puppy. I wish I had a dog. I wish I was allowed to keep a dog. My grandmother doesn't like pets. She tells me I can only get a dog once I get my own place to live. probably won't be for a while at this point. Now we can go investigate that old lady, that old man. Let's just see what antics they're up to. Very nice. Now let's just see what kind of mischief this wretched old couple has been up to. Let's see what this... That smells nasty. Now. Yes. Mmm. Mmm. Now I think... Let's see. Let's keep going for a little while longer. Just because... I might as well stream a little bit past midnight tonight. Yeah. Let's see. Ah! Let's see. It ain't human, whatever it is. So you saw me, now I'm going to kill you. Bring it on, you spooks. Oops, probably shouldn't have said that because it's technically an ethnic slur. Oh well. But yep, they turn into demons. Specifically, flying peacock yokai. Great. Or the geese. I don't know. Haha! There we go. Just cut them all up. Now let's just see. Ah!
Three. Yay.
Chun, precious flower of the Sparrow Inn. Flower of House of Sanctuary, Chun. Is this the girl the boss of the Sparrow Inn was looking for?
Stupid.
Seems as though the boss's daughter has been found and returned safely. Stray bead. Haven't seen one of those in a hot minute. salsa egg rolls, salsa cake, and salsa fruit. Has been used. No one plays Go. Oh, I think I remember this. This is where one of the first mini games, or the first digging game mini games happens. Beating myself with my own fried drumsticks. Old bamboo dude. If I sacrifice my flesh to the gods that revive the spring. Oh boy. Reacts to underground minerals. Easily detect where the hot spring water is. My bamboo ware never lies. Like a game. I knew it. This is where the first digging minigame is. There are like 3 of them in the entire game. That I recall anyway. To rapidly dig so I can get deep in the ground. Many dangers like underground. Ah! Okay. Dig and don't let him fall into any danger. And away we go. Hey, this is loads easier than doing it on the Wii, honestly. And away we go. Alrighty. We have, once again, a constellation, meaning we're going to learn a new brush technique. Nuregami, the water snake. The water snake Pokemon, clearly. And the fried drumsticks were a bad idea. Here we go. Power spring. If you draw a line straight up from that bubbling water, I bet you can create an amazing column of water. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Now you can control power springs. And you can use those to transport yourself on top of you can basically draw a water column and use it to transport yourself into higher places to find treasure in the lake. Ah, into the thicket of bamboo deep within the forest. Another Jizo statue. Tweet. Get a little Tweety here. Tight. Take. Okay. We cut it down. Bingo. There we go. Another canine warrior found. Oh no. This is Canine Warrior Gi, also known as Take. Now let's just see if we can fight this Canine Warrior. And there you have it. Duty orb. The power orb has chosen you. I need worry no longer. It'll all make sense eventually. And that's what this is all about. Okay. It is 12:21 in the morning. I think 100th anniversary of the Beast's defeat. Mermaid coin. Many small springs. They say you can pass between by housing one of these coins. Yeah, I think I'm gonna save and then jump off here. And then, cause it's almost 12:30 in the morning, and I've been going for about over 3.5 hours, which I figure is a decent amount of time. About the same time as the other streams I've made of this game. And away we go. Just to make sure. There we go. Double checked to make sure. And I think... Oh. Oh. That does it for today's playthrough of Okami HD, part 5, I think. Thanks to everybody who showed up. If you like what you saw, consider subscribing. And I will probably stream these more regularly. Like I said, I have the house to myself this week, so I'll be able to stream more regularly without the fear of being too loud. So, thanks again. Hope you all have a wonderful day, night, whatever. And, see you later. Goodbye.